Hold the chicken in the air, stick a deck chair up your nose, fly a jumbo jet, and then bury all your clues. Well, hello. I'm going to update my 5%ers account. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you not seen me before, my name is Langers. I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy trade. What I'm trying to do is kind of put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, please click that little subscribe button, smash the like. Genuinely helps, and we'll crack on. So why am I so happy today? Well, it's been a bit of a milestone today. So I got my coffee, because you needed coffee. And I do today, because I want to write old sing-song last night. And no, I won't be singing any further within the video.
Are you serious?
But I do enjoy my life, and why not? And what I've done with this series of videos is I genuinely have put trading in the real world for you. Because I've been trading a prop firm since kind of mid-April and updating regular as I go. So you can see it on a third party and the highs and lows of what goes on in the trading world. And, well, I'll show you the results and we'll find out why it's done.
Well, we're waiting.
So, I guess the question you'll ask yourself first of all is, what's a prop firm? Well, if you've never come across a prop firm before, it's basically a company that'll put the money up for a trader to go to market, and then you split the proceeds. In the case of the 5%ers, they put the money up for me to go into market, and we divide the profit 50-50, which is fair. I do the work, they provide the cash, sort of thing. So let me pull the screens up. I'll show you the 5%ers are, and then I'll take you through my figures of where we are today. So the 5%ers, the way it works, it's just so you can see who they are, is this. They have two primary ways of going to market. They have what they call low risk and aggressive, and the difference between them is the leverage, the risk management side of it, and the length of time you have for your evaluation. Now, one of the beauties of the 5%ers is that evaluation, because in the past I've been asked if I will look at other prop firms, and I've always kind of shied away from it, simply because I don't like the restrictions they put on you. You're not allowed to trade the news. You're not allowed to trade overnight. You're certainly not allowed to trade through the weekend, sort of thing.
No way!
And to me, I don't like that, because it kind of ties my hands. Whereas the 5%ers, as long as you control your risk and you understand what the drawdown limits are, you do what you like. So that kind of suited me down to the ground. And as you go through it, we'll find out. Now, the setup that I did was I looked at both the low risk and the aggressive. Now, the aggressive is exactly what it says it is. You need to grow your account substantially, 12%, and you have to do it in 60 days. So that is pretty tight. Whereas the low risk, you have about 6 months, and you only had to achieve, well, for the platform I was trading this one, the 52,000, 7% growth. On the low versions, the 275 and the 450, it's only 6%. So you've got plenty of time to achieve it. And once you've got through that, you get a big amount of money to trade. And then you can use that money to literally turn it into life-changing money. And I'll show you that in just a second. Now, when you are presented with this, the first thing that will run through people's mind is, why am I paying to get into this? You know, why is there a fee? And I did see that in the comments. And I was sort of thinking, well, it's a strange thing to say, because these guys are putting up all the money and they've got no clue who you are, because you are live in the market from the moment you press the button. They give you a quality MT5 platform. It has good products. It's all Forex pairs, by the way, guys. Good spreads, and you're off to the races day one. All right. Why do they do it like that? Well, it's very simple. Because if you look at the max drawdown, so 400 here, 520, that's essentially what you're paying up front. You're paying off the drawdown, because as soon as you hit that, that's it, it's game over. So you're paying the drawdown, and there's a small admin fee. Now, to me, I think that's more than fair. I genuinely do. And if you have limited funds, this is a low barrier to entry of a proper size pot, you know, because it takes a long time to compound a small account up to, say, 10,000. You know, you're looking a good year plus of just steady growth. Whereas you could buy straight in $565. You've immediately got 13,000 funding, like what I've just had. And then you trade that up, they will give you 52,000. Fantastic. But it does get better, because once you've got onto the next rung of the ladder, shall we say, the 52,000, 40, 24, or even 80, your time limits are gone. That's it. You've passed, you're in, you're off and running. And every time you increase that pot by 10%, they will double it. So not only are you getting paid from day one, you have the opportunity to have living wage money in a very short period of time. And then if you continue to be good, that living wage money becomes life-changing money because of this. Every 10%, it steps up all the way to over $1 million.
You're taller than I imagined.
I'm bigger in every department.
Now that is life-changing. It really is. So that is what attracted me to doing this. But I wanted it to trade it so it was third party. So you could see everything, warts and all, third party, no manipulation or anything. It is just there in black and white for you to see. And then if anybody doubts or they can't understand how trading works, it's there in front of you. Okay. So let's have a look, see where I am at with mine. Well, this is my front screen. I had till September to complete it. And if you look at the equity curve and this number here, that's right, guys, qualified. I have passed the evaluation what they wanted, and it's now fully funded prop firm trader for the 5%ers. So I never thought I'd be going back into having a job, but Monday morning I start funding a brand new account for these guys, and off to the races again. So that was that. Let's have a little look so you can see the way that I built it up. And the way I did it was very simple. I kept my position sizes very small, which allowed me to let the trades breathe. But as I was winning and winning and winning, because as you can see here, across the month of June, I took 287 positions, 93% hit rate. So every time it achieved more than that figure there, that's why that's green, I increased the bid size up. and then divided it because I like to break trades. And that was it. But it's all well and good you seeing my spreadsheet, because I can write anything I want on this. This is the actual platform. So there you go. That is my name. So you can see it. That is there. It's achieved what it needs to. Needs what it achieves to. Milestone hit. Everything is ticked. It was achieved in 51 days. So it took me 51 working days. I took 717 trades with an average win rate of 89% and a colossal amount of pips of just shy of 6,000 pips in those 51 days with a net pip factor of just shy of 5,000. So all of my risk rewards were in check. My profit factor, which is something you need to look at, should be greater than 1. Mine was 3.9. So I was really pleased with the way that I conducted this account. As you can see, I kept the bid sizes very small, just 30p. But the part that is very important within it is that equity curve. I didn't go into drawdown once, not once. From the get-go, kept on going. There was 2 blips in it, which is there was one there and one there. I know exactly what they were. I was caught in a meeting on one and I didn't get the screen in time because my intention was to kill it. It was a non-farm payroll day. But my risk management was in place, so I took a bit of a punch. But schoolboy error. Should have closed it at 12 o'clock. I didn't. And the other one was a bank holiday where I always close my trades off. Even if they're in a loss, I won't look for a double gap across a bank holiday weekend. But the rest of it was pretty plain sailing all the way through. And what you're looking at is really just consistent growth. And it was all done off pretty much a single set of rules. Because that's the beauty of trading. Rinse and repeat every day. Find something that works, rinse, repeat, do it again. Rinse, repeat, do it again. But also control your risk. And because I had limited funds on the risk side, I was just conservative. And then as the pot grew, I could get a little bit more aggressive, and there we are. So the job's passed, completely finished.
Good job.
And that was that. So I'm pretty pleased with this. And then come Monday morning, I will be starting this. Again, it's my name, fully funded. Got my profit payout, so I can draw my profit as and when I see fit. $52,000. This can be, like I say, if you look at the 5% as a job, it can be life-changing. It really can, if you work your way up through the ranks. And if you want to try it, by all means, check in the description below. There is a link that will give you 5% cash back off the fees. And off you go. Like I say, it's a low barrier to a big fund. And I, for one, I'm pretty pleased. So that was that. It was really just to draw a line under the little challenge that I've done. Like I say, I wanted a third party, which you've seen. But I also did it for the guys in the Discord group. Because when we're talking in one thing and another, it's nice to say, well, I think it's better to short in real time. And a lot of the guys will tell you, I mean, yes, I do get out my box from time to time. I genuinely do. I'm only human. But I have their best interests at heart. I genuinely do. And now I'm starting to see a lot of the guys with consistent growths. It's fantastic. But the other side of it is, I need to actually prove that it could be done. And that's why I did it, because there was a number of guys were taking on these sort of challenges and they wanted my help. And hypothetical doesn't cut it. So I traded it with them to show them the way and show them it can be done. And I hope that is what these series of videos have sort of done for you. And I'll be interested in your stories. By all means, drop it in the comments below, or even contact me. All my contact details are there. And I genuinely answer everybody, because it's great to hear your horror stories as well as your glory stories, because we only learn from our mistakes. And sometimes you're probably on the right track, but you're just not quite looking at it objectively because you've been burnt a couple of times. And that's kind of where I try and help. But anyway, as long as there's a happy boy, he's going to enjoy his coffee. He's going to trade it in for a beer as well, because I'm off to the pub in a minute. And that's it. So there you go. Fully traded, start to finish, completed. And couldn't be more pleased. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm back to the normal day job tomorrow, and let's see where this takes us. So, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.